Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Yesterday, I covered an article regarding Elon Musk telling the advertisers to F themselves. And I did not know at that point that it was videotaped, so it was on video. Now I have the video, and it is more than that article expressed and informed me. I mean, I found it on 3 or 4 articles, media outlets, and it was incomplete. I have here 3 minutes and 37 seconds of Elon Musk being asked by a weasel who happens to be of certain kind of origin, and you will see how Elon Musk smacks left and right. I didn't expect it to be like that. From that article that I used for my video yesterday, did not show that article did not show or gave a milder interpretation, like, oh, he's just a sour loser, he's just an imbecile. Now, listen to what Elon Musk is going to answer this weasel. And we're going to discuss after the 3 minutes and 37. So here is the video. And let's go.
What was that trip like? And obviously, you know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now.
This guy is Andrew Ross Sorkin. Right, so Andrew Ross Sorkin, just so we know who this guy is, it just happens that his family heritage and religion are Jewish. And just saying he's, you know, what he is. Why do they have to go about it? Like, don't draw attention. And this happens in New York, just so you know, the whole thing. It's all a certain kind of enterprise here. And he's going to talk about another one over there. So let's...
But there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online.
In Israel, he talks about Elon Musk's trip to Israel, which it seemed to be. But this guy is calling him out in front of everybody. He's trying to humiliate him. And Elon Musk is going to have nothing. You'll see.
There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go yourself.
But
that was not the answer this weasel expected. He expected he's gonna just growl and, oh, my bad, and yes, and you know how some people, when they're asked questions and they can say, yeah, you're an asshole, you're an asshole, and you're an asshole, instead of saying that, they try to be nice. They will not let you off the hook. As I said in previous video, they got you, they will keep you there. You think you're gonna be saved by the eye of Sauron? No.
Go yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob.
He said, hey, Bob. He mentioned Bob Iger, the guy in charge of Disney who pulled the advertisers. He's another Jew, as this guy right here interviewing him. So it's an enterprise here, man. But hey, they're the victims and they have no power. Listen.
The audience.
well, let me ask you then.
I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
He's trying again.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising.
Is trying to give him the answer. Hey, idiot Musk, if they don't advertise, your company will be dead. You have to agree and you have to suck my thing or our thing, because if we have the power to pull the advertisers from you, your company is dying. You got that, idiot Musk? And listen to Musk's answer.
If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
F-Y.
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes, no.
I mean, Linda
no,
Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. No. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do, it's going to kill the company.
And do you think that
And the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
And the weasel is going to say yes, and you are going to be the one blamed for it because you don't retract your free speech, and the advertiser come back. You'll see. And Elon Musk says, no, that's not this. It's those guys. You'll see.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say, we didn't kill the company.
Oh yeah.
They're going to say,
tell it to Earth.
But they're going to say, Elon, that you killed the company because you said these things, and that they were inappropriate things, and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
Okay. This goes back to.
We'll both make our cases,
right?
And we'll see what the outcome is.
What are the economics of that for you? I mean, you have enormous resources, so you can actually keep this company going for a very long time. Would you keep it going for a long time if there was no advertising?
I mean, if the company fails because of an advertiser boycott, it will fail because of an advertiser boycott. And that will be what bankrupted the company, and that's what everybody on Earth will know.
But what do you think then of this goes back to the idea of trust, though.
Then it'll be gone. And it'll be gone because of an advertiser boycott.
But you recognize that some of those people are going to say that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform. And I just wonder and ask you and think about that for a second.
Tell it to the judge.
But the judge is going to be...
the judge is the public.
He caught the weasel. The weasel is a lawyer, isn't he? He's an attorney, they say, right? Because he says here he's an American journalist and author. He's a financial columnist and a co-author of BC, CNBC. He's also founder of the Edger book. Where did I see that? A playwright. Where is he? I thought he is a lawyer, is attorney somewhere. He must be. I guess I just read here and I misunderstood when he said something on here. It says a playwright. There's the parents. It says here. So tell that to the judge, and the judge is the public. Exactly. And they tried, and I'm, again, in the video I made prior to this regarding Elon Musk, I said he has three options. One, to just, I'm sorry, and they will still fuck him. The other option is this one, and they will still try to fuck him, but at least to fight. And the other one is like, don't get it. Well, he gets it, and he comes publicly and said, you know what? That was not an apology tour. That's the first one, even though I think it looked like that, but you could interpret it that way. Maybe that was not his intention, but definitely they made it appear like that. That's the way I saw it as well. Why? Because I know their intention. That's how they operate. They operated before with others who said something that they didn't like, and then they showed him this, try to make you say publicly that you are sorry, that you are wrong, and then they will use that as an example to everybody else, as I said in my previous two videos on this issue. This way, no, it's the advertiser, and the judge will be the public, and I will detail it and I will make it like that, and it's going to show us. Well, I'm glad. That means there's a war. That's definitely a war. And the weasel over there tried to say, but the economics. Well, see, sometimes what you have here and what you have down there, big balls, don't stay with economics. But that's how they always do. Shaming you, and then economics try to bankrupt you. and they will try to bankrupt Elon Musk. I will be here to let you know every time these guys will get together and will try to attack more and more and more Elon Musk. Why? Because of free speech they don't like. And then what do? We want you to change your opinions. How? By boycotting, by hurting you. You know, if you hurt someone financially, let's say, what do you do to that person? So let's say I have a job and I have a career. And let's say I have a house where I live. I have a family. Let's say I have a homestay mom, wife, right? I have children, and I'm the only provider. And obviously, having a good life, having a good job, I can afford a big house, big properties, a certain kind of lifestyle, correct? Certain kind of cars, certain kind of payments, maybe boats, maybe airplanes, who knows, no? And then all of a sudden, these guys, you get in this kind of situation, and they get you fired because they can. They get you fired because that's the boycott, strangling your economics, your survival, your livelihood, the means of survival, and then you get fired. Then everything you got, you're gonna lose little by little because you say, well, it's okay, maybe you're gonna get another job. As what? Because when you go to get another job somewhere else, those guys will put pressure on your employer or possible future employer. They did this. You think they don't have that power? I can give you examples. Look, for instance, at that Kanye West, who used to be a billionaire. I don't think he is anymore. He said certain things inappropriate by some, and what happened to him? Adidas pulled his shoes off that. He lost contract. He lost half of his worth in a month? And that's Kanye West. I don't care about that guy whatsoever. But I saw that just in a recent memory. So, and then, not that he's going to be starving, but what did he do? He lost, and he's losing. He's going to have what? He can try to, let's say, make more music. Like he made a new single, very funny. Some people think it was offensive. I think it was funny, but anyway, where he proves that he's not anti blah 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 because he said he had sex with. But that's the way it is. You're not gonna hear from Kanye West too much. The same here. And then I can't get a job, and I have to sell my boat. Poor me. Have to sell my airplanes. No more vacations, and little by little sell my house, and little by little my wife maybe she has to go and get a job. And that affects my children. Maybe my children, I don't know, are doing some sports or something, and that's not cheap in the United States of America. And little by little, they destroy your life. Because why? Because you said something that they didn't like. You haven't done anything. The consequences of your speech. Free speech. Well, it's okay. We're going to destroy your life. So you see the difference? But anyway, I don't know, Elon Musk so far scored some points with me. I didn't expect him to be like that. But hey, this is the first day when he's still angry. Not first day, but first day in the United States of America, coming in front of the public and being challenged like that. I said this many times before. I said, there are many people with money, with a lot of money, that they can lose money. I mean, a lot of money compared with us, obviously. And I don't ask Elon Musk to lose $2 billion for me or for us, or $10 billion of his worth. But there are people who have enough money not to be in the situation I mentioned, that you're going to have to sell stuff, you're going to be in the street or something like that, like Kanye West. And still they don't, or when they say something that they really believe in, and these guys are call them out and, hey, what are you doing? They retract and they apologize and they don't let them off the hook. That's the problem. You do not redeem yourself like a Christian. Hey, please forgive me and you're forgiven. It's not like that. An eye for an eye. That's the mentality. And this is an eye for 7,000 eyes for your 7th generation. Look at Trump, another one. And they're not going to let Trump and his family alone. No, they will try to destroy the Trump family until it's gone. Well, Well, if you read the Old Testament, you're going to find a lot of examples of this kind of and to the seventh generation. Look at the Babylonians that they loved a lot. And why? Because they had a civilization. It was like a like an inferiority complex or something. Anyway, my friends, here it is. Good job, Elon Musk. These guys are going to try to blackmail me with money. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.